Morning, folks, and welcome to Sunday morning at the Cigar Room of Doom. Ugh. Yeah. So I genuinely want to stick to my goal of doing these videos on a regular basis. If you haven't seen one in a while, please poke me, remind me to get off my ass and do shit. It's important to me to do this morning before a shower, before breakfast. As you can see, clearly working on that first cup of coffee. Yeah. To show two things. One, when you set a goal, you got to keep working toward it. I said I'm going to do this. I'm absolutely going to do this because I want to get better at this, and I genuinely think that if people watch me making simple efforts and showing that even a schlub like me can improve over the course of time, over the course of effort, and over the course of consistency, then it'll make a big difference. So I got out of bed this morning. It was actually kind of funny because there's a long-running joke about exercise machines being used as laundry racks. Well, I haven't had a lot of opportunity to get on the exercise bike this week, and the hilarious thing was it actually had a laundry basket on the seat. So apparently we're just swapping the middleman between clothes rack and laundry. And that right there is a really good indicator that sometime today I have got to get my ass on an exercise bike. The second thing that I really want to convey this week is one of the reasons why this particular video is so delayed is because I had a tremendous amount of life in this week's worth of living. I am a member of two fraternal organizations, both of which had meetings this week, one of which had a retirement party yesterday, all of which were attended. The other one had a full day function going on, and over the course of that day, I ran across two other options of things that I would really like to invest my time in because I really felt they were great things. A good example, met a motorcycle group called the Buffalo Soldiers, who really tied into their history and are a very strong mentoring organization in this area and seem to be pretty open to take anybody, even someone with just a $300 Honda Shadow that somehow manages to run. I got myself into an internet fight, had people pretty upset with me, but eventually managed to resolve it. And at the end, they still respected me for sticking to my guns, even though they thought my guns were not very good. I started a new job and immersed myself into aggressively learning. I figure by the end of next week, I should be pretty solidly on my feet. Mostly because the fact of the matter is, if you're willing to throw yourself in and you're willing to get educated, you can be pretty awesome in a pretty short span of time. And all of it kept things really busy. Even I think I managed social time. Well, some of it was social, certainly. And you can probably hear from my voice exactly how lively of a time I had. And it was absolutely joyous. But it doesn't change the fact that, as far as I'm concerned, this isn't just a hobby, this is a responsibility. And you stick to your responsibilities. And you commit to your obligations and you commit. There was a lot more I wanted to talk to over the course of the week. There were a few great ideas that all really sprouted up and said, hey, wow, this really deserves discussion. But ultimately, today... Oh, wait, let me jump back real quick before I summarize this whole thing. I was talking to a friend of mine who was fairly impressed with all the stuff that I was getting done. Figured out, dude, you're a social butterfly. And this comes up a lot. As mentioned, I'm actually involved in three separate organizations. The majority of which I was also involved with, when the kids were growing up and doing stuff like that, all around work, all around expectations within these assorted opportunities, all take positions. Because if you support something, you invest in it, you engage in it, and you do stuff. And it constantly comes up as a question to me of, dude, how do you do all this stuff? I mean, honestly. And it blows me away every time because there's so much time in the day. There's so much time in the week. How do people not do all this stuff? How do not people go out and say, hey, this is something that interests me. I want to be part of it, and go out and be part of it. How does... I mean, even with this, I fit in far too much wasted time on TV. I fit in far too much wasted time on video games and surfing the net. Because all of these obligations don't ask for much. They just ask for my attention and my interest. And anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. All you have to do is just go out and do it. You get one go around. One. In some cases, that one. Back that way. Because I'm pretty sure there's no one I'm going to offend with that. But really, no, you've got one fucking chance. Do it now. Enjoy it. Spend your time on things that you love and things that edify things and things that make you feel good and help other people feel good. Live your damn life. Sometimes it's gonna suck, but live it anyway. And if someone can remind me down the line, I think I'd like to do one of these on challenge coins because I think it's really interesting. Anyway, I'm snorfly. Oh yeah, I had a head cold going on too. Snorfly. Just woke up. I've got a commitment in 2 hours, and I should probably be showered for it, and most likely wearing pants. Thank you very much, folks. We'll do another one of these later in the week or next week and sometime or another, but I'm hoping to be a consistent face in your life. Thank you.